Hi everyone, it's me again, Shannon, and for today's content, I will show you how to make an advertisement using Google Web Designer. So, first of all, of course, you have to download and open the Google Web Designer app, and then once you've opened it, just click Create New File. Once you've clicked it, then you will be created with this kind of page, and then you only need to write your file names. And here I use the banner setting and also use the default setting for the banners, and then click OK. Okay, so now we have the blank page. To import all of the data that you need, you just need to go to import assets and then mark all of the instruments or data that you are going to need in order to make your project. Once you've had marking down or selecting the data that you need, then click open. So now all of the instruments, all of the data have been imported, but I deleted them all first because I want a clean blank canvas. Then I go through my imported data or instruments on library, and first I click the background. So I drag the background file to the canvas, and then I change the width and the height setting to 300 pixels and 250 pixels, which is the same with my banner settings. So once it has fitted, I go back to my library and then I find another instrument that I'm going to use, which is the Dettol logo, and then I change the width and the height again to 150 pixels and 120 pixels. Then I position the logo as I wish, as my preference, as my criteria, but making sure that it is seen and also looking good. Then I go back to my library and I drag my product picture, and then I change the width and the height to 130 to 130 so that it's in square, it looks good, and I also position it according to my preference. Once it is positioned, I go back to my library and then I click the antibacterial logo and drag it to the background or to the canvas. And I change the width setting to 130 pixels and the height to 130 pixels so that it has the same resolutions with my product picture. And then I position it alongside with my product and make sure that it is aligned so that it looks good next to each other. Once it is positioned, I click the text symbol and then I mark the text box and then I write my text. So here is my text will be you don't need alcohol swabs to clean your surroundings. You only need Dettol wet wipes. Hashtag stay safe. Okay, so once I've written all of the words, then I go to the text setting and I try to find the font that might fit with my theme. And here I go down all of the list. And you know what? There's a lot of font that you can choose. So there's a very wide preference, wide offers of the font that you can use. Here at first I tried the EXO font, but unfortunately it does not fit my preference. Therefore I go back to my font list and then I try another one. So you don't have to worry that the text might not fit your preference because there's actually a lot of choices that you can choose. and you can just go back and forth to try which one fits yours. Here I kind of like it, so I change the font size and also change it to the bold settings to see whether it does fit my criteria or not. But after changing to the settings that I desired, unfortunately it still does not match my criteria. So I go back to the font list and try to find another font, and I finally settled down with Indie Flower. Once I've seen it and I liked it, so I position the text so that it will be visible to the viewers and also it looks good. So now I set the timeline settings. In order to make the animations go pop up one by one, you want to just select the picture or instrument and then go to the properties and then change the fill from 1 to 0. That's how things will disappear. And here on the first timeline, I will make everything disappear, only my background. Therefore, I change all of the fill to 0. Then on the next timeline, I want to pop up the Dettol logo, so I change all other instruments fill into 0 except for the Dettol logo. Then on the third timeline, I want to show the product picture, which is the Dettol wet wipes. So I change the fill of the text and also the antibacterial logo into 0. Whereas for the Dettol logo and also the Dettol wet wipes, I put the fill into 1. And then on the fourth, I put the antibacterial logo fills into 1, and at last everything will be appeared, so all the fills will be number 1. And then here is the review on how it might look, and then I click that preview button to see how it looks on the web. And this is the appearance on the web. Since I am already satisfied with it, so I go back to the application and I click the publish button and save my file in a zip file. So I make sure that it is in the zip format, and once it is sure that it is in zip format, I click the publish, and that is all. That's done. My advertisement is now ready to be published, and I can publish it over my website or my social media, and we're finally done. So that's all, and that's how easy it is to use the Google Web Designer, and hopefully it will help you for your, I don't know, maybe advertisement designing, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.